Good evening everybody and welcome back to the channel. I'm on my fourth shift of the week. We're nearly there at the weekend. Hope you had a fantastic day, whatever it was that you did, and whoever's joined the channel, thank you very, very much for subscribing, and all my beautiful subscribers that are still here. You still have all my respect and love. I really appreciate it, I really do. So yep, last night we had a bit more snow in the West Midlands. I didn't realise it until I got home because I was down south and it was clear as a bell. But when I came back and drove home, it normally takes me between, when I come into work, it normally takes me about 20 to 25 minutes to get into work. Going home in the morning, it took me just over an hour. I thought it'd be a lot faster actually, because I didn't finish until crikey, a bit later on in the morning. So when I got back, I'd caught most of the tail end of the traffic in it, and plus with the snow being there as well, everybody was just like, woohoo, snow! It was just insane. So yeah, it took me just over an hour, and then I got back. I managed to do a bit of editing on my video that I shot the night before. Didn't upload it. I had to do that when I got up and just had my tea, and then I did it all, and blah blah blah, and that's all done. So here I am, fourth shift. Been a long week. It has actually been a long week. So how's your week been? Been quick? Been slow? Has it dragged? Have you had a really good week? Has the snow affected you in any way whatsoever? Is it going to get any worse? Leave us a remark. Tell us if you know whether we're going to get a really bitch of a winter, or whether or not it's going to be quite mild. I'm hoping for the latter. I'm hoping it's going to be quite mild. And I can remember, crikey, a few years back, it must have been about 4 years, must have been about 4 years back. I think it was just when I just joined Wishaw. I think it's my first winter there, and in end of November, beginning of December, we were still playing in polo shirts. It was just insane. It was like 14 degrees or something like that. It was just crazy. So I'm hoping it's just going to be the same this year, but I'm very much doubt it, because obviously we've got a lot of frost coming through. I don't know. I'm on the fence with the weather at the moment, and the way that the climate's changing and seasons are changing all the time. They're coming earlier, they're going back. Earth and the surrounding atmosphere around us is just, it's got its own mandate. It really has. I'll leave it up to it. I'll leave it up to the earth and see what that wants to do. We're back on microlize. Yay, we're back on the palm elds. No more hiding. So I'm all logged in. Everything's all ticky-to-boo. My truck's all been checked, and I'm ready to go. I'm going to hook to my trailer because I'm off down to Purfleet, and then I'll intern. So I've got another long run. I've already had 2 reduced rests this week, so I've only got 1 more. So I need to get down there before 1 o'clock and hopefully get tipped. We'll wait and see. So I was reading with what's going off in Ukraine at the moment and Russia, what Biden did with giving missiles to Ukraine, supplying them with the long-range missiles. It's put a spanner in the works. It really has put a spanner in the works. The Mr. Zombie himself, and I don't know why. Well, I do know why. He just wants to disrupt everything for when Trump takes office in January. Putin's already said that he's going to hold on. He's going to hold on and wait for talks for when Trump gets in, so there can be some kind of resolution between Ukraine and Russia, and hopefully totally stabilise what's going off between the two countries. I'm hoping that's what happens. I'm hoping that Ukraine hold off with I don't know whether they've already fired rockets into Russia. Obviously they're still at war with Russia, but I don't know whether these long-range missiles. In fact, no. I think several of them have been fired into Russia. I had read. I think it was Candace Owen that was saying that rockets have been fired into Russia. So I'm hoping that Putin just, I don't know, holds off until Trump gets into office, and then they can get around the table and they can talk. And Trump's already said, he'd be able to stop the war in a day. that's a bold statement. It really is. And yeah, he can say that kind of stuff. He is quite a positive man, a confident man. He's very confident, arrogant as well, which is what you need to be a leader of the free world. I think that's what you need. He has all the positive attributes to be a fantastic leader. It's just a shame those in the shadows bitch and moan and backstab. And why the hell they can't just jump on the Trump train and just say, yeah, okay, this is the way that country's got to be run. This is what's got to happen. It's just a shame. And I was watching a clip with Ricky Gervais. He was on. There's a program called The View in the US, and it's these 5 or 6 witches that sit around a table and just slag everybody off. They are just evil, every one of them, and one of them's Whoopi Goldberg, and she is just an absolute. They are evil, absolute evil. And they had Ricky Gervais on talking about equality and our offence cannot, taking offence doesn't always mean that you're right, which is correct. If you've taken offence to something, doesn't mean you're right. And this is what Ricky was saying. It's just a feeling, and they're all there. Yeah, we totally agree. And then when it went off, they all slagged him. They all slagged him down, and that is not what they want. And I'm hoping that Trump roots out all the evil that's there, because that show just needs to be binned. It just needs to be off here, because they are absolute trouts, every one of them, and it's terrible. And you get the same over here as well. People trying to do good things, and people are always in the back going, no, we don't want that. That's not what we want, because that's the woke side of things. That's their agenda. That's what they want more than anything, is just disrupt everybody's life and the whole world. And it really does baffle me, because there's a lot of good that we can do in this world, and people just want to just bring it down. And like all these these people that are against fossil fuels and all that, end of life and all that, they just need to open their eyes. It's common sense. We need the fossil fuels. We need that. We cannot go totally electric. It's impossible to do that. And the government's already said that by 2030, I think it's by the year 2030, they expect the whole of UK to be in electric cars. In electric cars. Now that gives 6 years. No more diesel or petrol cars. No more fossil fuels. I mean, do these people not realise that electric cars are actually built with fossil fuels? Do they not realise that? It's just insane. And they always they're coming out with, but there's an emergency plan. What emergency plan? The grid would just totally grind to a halt. And I was talking to there was a mate of mine who used to be when I was in the army. He was getting out, and he wanted to work with renewable energy, wind farms and stuff like that, which I think are just total eyesore against the countryside, by the way. And he was saying, one of the experts that he was talking to, he said if the whole of UK used electric cars, we would be in the dark ages. There would just not be enough power for everybody to sustain everybody's charge of their cars or anything like that. He said we'd just go back to the dark ages. So unless they can fix that problem, what's the point? And if we did all go green tomorrow, it's not going to make the blindest bit of difference in the world, because you got India, China, still America, Russia, pumping out all of this rubbish into the atmosphere that is causing all the greenhouse effect and stuff like that. So what the hell is the point? We're not going to make one blindest bit of difference, because we're overshadowed with all the other crap that's being pumped out. That's my view, that's my opinion, and that's my rant, and I've got to go. So drive safe, look after yourself, watch out for those lunatics, because they are bloody everywhere, they really are. Please like, subscribe, drop me a comment. Please drop me a comment on anything that I said. Give me your point of view. I'd really, really love to. I would love to hear it. I really would. Take care, guys, and I'll see you for my 5th and final shift tomorrow. Cheers, guys.